This is Zahar Zargati from Mirath. I'm the lead singer and you're watching Live Prog. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Live Prog. Welcome to a new video review. I am your host Marcel Haster. Now, as you know, you find progressive rock all over the world, and it shouldn't be surprising to find progressive rock in, well, the strangest of countries. And still, there are some countries that I say, wow, even there they have progressive rock. And one such country is Iran. You only have to see the news and you see the situation there. So, well, that is absolutely a place where, honestly, I really didn't expect, well, progressive rock to come from. And yet, there is progressive rock. Salim Ghazi Saeedi. And this is his latest album, Human Encounter. Most likely, I will pronounce the name totally wrong. So, here is how you pronounce the name correctly.
Salim Ghazi Saeedi.
Alright, from here on, I will just call him Salim. Well, the album again. And we have the back side. Now, this is a very interesting album. In many ways. Of course, the man comes from Iran, Tehran. He was born in 1981. He taught himself to play guitar. He played in a band, released 3 albums with that band. Then he went solo, or at least recorded some solo music. And this is his second solo album. The first one I have as well is this one, Iconophobic, the back side. So, 2 very interesting albums. To start with the latter, the most recent one, Human Encounter, released in 2011. Well, what can I say about it? First of all, I gotta say, as a musician, he's really good. Especially his guitar parts are very good. He plays on both albums all instruments, but that sounds like a lot, but according to the booklet, it's guitar and keyboards and probably drum programming. Human Encounter. Now, there's a story behind it because both albums are concept albums and the story is in the back, and well, this is basically all the artwork you have. There's no booklet, just a small cover in it. But he states, well, basically why he made this album, and he says, as I came to Earth in 1981, I involuntarily came into contact with the human race. So he's not very happy. And that is something you will find in this album, because if I show it again, you have a dark side and a light side. And the dark side has titles like A Lustful Feast of Flesh, You Many-One Devils, Sadistic Teacher, City Bombardment. Now, not really happy stories. The bright side has, well, a kind of different song titles and well, you know, very interesting song titles, if I must say. For Ali, who does live many births mercifully. For Kurt, the king without a crown. For Thelonious and his 88 holy names. And especially the last one I liked very much. Unknown red skirt girl who vanishes before my eyes in 1995. So, all kinds of interesting song titles. the music is instrumental. And I told him when he approached me and said, well, are you interested in reviewing my music? I listened to the music and I honestly said it's not my kind of music. Because when I listen to this, especially Human Encounter, it's more jazz orientated. If you want to put the label progressive on it, I think King Crimson is a name that very quickly comes into mind. It's very complex, a bit of, well, for me, strange music. Nevertheless, as a musician, I say it's very good. So it's definitely, if King Crimson and Robert Fripp are bands and musicians you like, then you should definitely check this out because you probably will enjoy this one. Iconophobic, this one, is a little bit more progressive, but still has that jazzy King Crimson. What I noticed when I listened to both albums was that they are very short. They are just above half an hour playtime. So it's not a lot of music, but he really puts his heart and soul in it. And I have a feeling that the music is more of a bit of a reflection of how he feels, and which is sometimes happy, sometimes not happy. Of course, to be honest, if we look at the situation and the kind of surroundings he lives in are absolutely not the easiest. So I am really amazed and surprised that he can, make music and release these albums. And even though this is not my kind of music, I still think this is a musician that needs support. That needs a lot of support. So, therefore I can only say visit his website, listen to the samples, watch the video, and if you like it, cdbaby.com is where you can find his album. So definitely, support this guy, support independent musicians that speak a language of peace and freedom. It's an international language and he speaks it very well. So altogether, I'm really, it was very an interesting experience for me to listen to these albums, it's nice to see that he finds an interesting way of sharing his feelings with the rest of the world. Now, to be honest, I'm a bit at a loss here. I don't know what more I can say about it, especially because it was a bit, wasn't the easiest review for me to do, to be honest. But I hope I made you a little bit curious to find out who Salim is, what his music is like. And again, I say, support this man. Support music wherever you can, even from Iran, which is definitely worth supporting. I'm going to say it one more time. Salim Ghazi Saeedi, Human Encounter.